I can't even get it all in frame. Hey guys, this is my 1993 Firebird. I think it's a ESM2. I don't know. It's by NSM. I don't really look into the model because a lot of the models were just the same. But just they were all similar in certain ways. So basically, if you have one that looks very similar to this, it's most likely the same one that you have. Now, here's the thing with this. If you have one, here is like the ins and outs of this machine if you want to know them, because I didn't know them at first, and I went through the entire machine in 4 days and learned everything about it on my own because there's nothing online about it. So, alright, so we can start with here. We've got the number pad, then you have the tunes. You can also, if you press clear, you get the credits and your selection. For some reason, this is actually the remote. For some reason, mine doesn't work with a free credit in the background. The background is just automatic. It just selects for randomly through songs. For some reason, it doesn't do anything. I have to look more into that, and I can do an update on that. But to change the you can change the different slides through here for what music you can select through the songs. Now I think mine is broken because it should only move one, I think. I don't know for certain, but it moves two. I don't know if it's like a newer model version or something like that. But there's a reason why I think that, because if I just open it up real quick, down here, there's two bumpers. You could just take off two screws. And if you have this problem where like this gets stuck and it starts slipping, and then the clutch mechanism over here starts slipping, there's two rubber stoppers that just melt. They just melt. And I learned that after like only a little bit of use through it, but they just crumble and they get stuck in the gears and the little pulleys, and it ruins everything. But I think mine screwed up because I moved my teeth out of the little center and I moved it around and it's all over the place, so I think that's why it does two of them. Also, my other button over here, the other button doesn't work. Only the left button works, not the right. Here is, if you move this to here, you can pull this out. Mine's a little broken. It's got a little broken peg over there, but you can move this entire thing out. And if you want to, for the CD compartments, and if you want to actually take this entire thing out, there's only 2 screws down here, and there's 4 cables running across here. I didn't know that, and no one told me how to pull it apart, so I had to do it myself. Under here is you have the switch actually is down here. No one showed me the switch, so I was working on it for 4 days, and I had no idea. There's a switch right under here, and if you don't know that, then you're kind of screwed. Because you'll end up going through the whole entire machine like I did, trying to figure out what everything is. Under here is all your, like I said, power supply stuff. It's just step-down transformers. They're enormous step-down transformers. If you open this, you come back here. You got your 2 controller boards right here. Here's an amp. Here's another amp. Mine has an extra amp for some reason, but here is your audio output for one, audio output for another. I think this adds a couple more audio outputs. They were cut. The first ones I think were cut and they were put into another wire later. Here's where your bill acceptor would be. Here's your bill acceptor power supply. It gives you codes and stuff like that. Here is the power cord for the bill acceptor. Here's magnetic ballasts for the lights over here. And that's really it. Everything, the controller and the speakers come out the back. These are the wires for the bill acceptor. You don't need the bill acceptor for it to run. Most of the time you just use the free credits over here. And really, that's about it. Also, there's one more thing. There's a key to start a car that's basically a switch, and you need to have that on for it to work as well. And you get your 2 fuses over here and a tiny speaker for diagnostics. right here you have the diagnostic switch, so that when this is open, you can unplug the switch. The reason why I have it open right now when I took off the little metal piece is because like I said, the credit won't work and the background won't work, so I can't select anything when this is pushed in. So if I push it in right here, I try to do free credit, it won't let me do anything. But I can show you guys how it works in action. Here's where you load it up. Remember where I showed you that? You can pull it out and load it up. There's also actual eject buttons underneath if you have something get stuck and stuff like that, and volume buttons. But I can just show you guys how it works. So we can do 02, whoops, 02, 01. Clear. I have to clear it. 02, 01. That's about it. See ya.